Welcome.
Hello, how is everybody? Jill is here. Say hello, Jill.
Hello.
We got Bathy here. Bathy, I haven't seen you in a while besides Discord. Hope that you're doing good. I missed you. And Jamie is here. Jamie, did you like the game we played yesterday? We were playing that really cute game where we were dating Taylor Talto. And Jill came in with my titties out.
You had your titties out.
I did.
I was like, I guess it's that kind of day.
It's out for Sith. Hi, I've been doing gay shit. Good. I love gay shit. I do gay shit too. I'm gonna turn this down. This music is hyped. Is this... What music is this? Is this Splatoon? Feels like Splatoon. I had to think about what game. Yeah, we were dating cryptids yesterday. Did you like that game, Jill?
I was not able to pay attention enough to form an opinion.
Yeah, but you saw me talking to a hot Sasquatch.
I saw the Sasquatch.
Yeah.
I did not assess whether or not the Sasquatch was hot, but I did see you cuddling with the Sasquatch at least. Think?
Yeah, we gave him a hug. Oh great, Powerwash Simulator not responding. Oh, there we go. Woo.
I might want to actually launch the game. That would be a good idea.
We already cleaned the fire truck in the skate park. I don't know why it's saying to clean it. Oh no, we didn't. We cleaned the fire station. Hello, Ricky. How are you? Hope you're doing good.
We did do the skate park though.
We did do the skate park? I don't remember.
No, wait, no, we didn't.
We didn't. I watched you do the skate park.
Yeah, because that was... Okay, yeah. Theme's about out of date. I don't give a shit. As long as
Right now, I'm working on something for someone who commissioned me recently. Get those commissions! Let's go!
I have seen progress on a commission that
What?
That's the one that is being worked on right now.
How do I invite you?
I have to actually be in the game first.
I do this every time. I never remember. Hello, Mothman Cookie. How are you? I hope all of my art friends get tons of commissions this year.
Ugh. I didn't get out of bed until... I didn't get out of bed until like after 4 o'clock, and I only woke up because my mom called me.
Hi,
And
Mom.
she's like, she tells me that my stepdad left his phone at a scrapyard today, and they called her to tell her that he had done so.
That is kind of weird.
And she calls me and she's like, write a note and leave it on the table because he won't talk to you, right? Because he doesn't come in here to talk to me, like, ever. Unless he really needs something. So I wrote a note and I left it on his spot on the table.
That's a weird place. I know that Nana draws like fun little characters, like critters and animals and Kirby and Pokemon. Baffy draws cryptids and naughties. Right now I don't have a style, so I'm not taking commissions. And then Jamie does, she says do not commission me ever, but I commissioned her once, so she does graphic design. I commissioned her for my dad's Christmas present. I haven't got my dad anything for Father's Day. Orphle does not do commissions. I am currently drawing Animal Crossing characters. You need to send the Cookie Monster card! Oh my god, you're right. Nana's not taking commissions right now, but is on the way to being able to take commissions. Are you in the game or no?
Yeah, I'm in.
I don't know, it's not showing up friends playing.
Well, let me make sure.
Oh, because co-op is off. My bad.
I was just gonna say, let me make sure that Steam thinks I'm online.
Yeah. I just
I know
draw
that
hot people and cryptids. Can we see some drawings? Yeah, in Discord, there's here, I'll give you the link to Discord. You can check out the Artist Alley channel. And that way you can see some fun art that everyone has drawn. Nana is doing a current challenge to draw a Kirby a day. I bet that Baffy wouldn't mind showing off some of its safer work drawings in Artist Alley. You might see some of my... How do I get out of here? There we go. Hi.
Hi.
I'm also drawing Animal Crossing characters, so you might see that in there as well. Because I gotta learn anatomy, but nothing seems to be sticking to my brain. Same here! Here's the thing. I'm really bad at anatomy. Like, I vaguely understand it. I know, like, where the different curves should be. And I always need references and stuff. I want to be able to draw a body from, like, memory.
Everybody needs references, though. Like,
Yeah. You do. You use references.
Nan and I will literally take a photo and be like, alright, we want to draw this. And then draw that.
Guilty of drawing myself. Like, taking a photo of myself and then drawing me in that pose.
No, I just mean, like, we'll see a picture of something and we're like, ooh, this feels like it fits with this particular character, and then we'll just draw it. Sometimes I go so far as to draw over it and then change it so that it is actually correct.
I've done that.
Nothing is ever the same. And I have to do that with the models in CSP as well.
Yeah, I like that you do that. That's really clever. Use a 3D model.
Well, yeah, it's built into the program. It's what they're there for.
Yeah.
But, like, it makes posing so much easier because normally if you're just drawing, you have to just sketch out, like, 16 different poses until it feels right. With this, you're like, okay, this is the model, I'm gonna pose it out. You know, you trace the shapes and then you adjust it so that it's correct for the character.
Yeah.
Like, it's never gonna be exact, right?
I like the way that Nana does their references. They'll, like, literally play the game of the thing that they're drawing. It's so cute.
So, the thing about using tools that are available to you is that it's not cheating.
Nope.
Because there are no rules and you're supposed to use visual references. Whether or not, like, literally in, like, drawing classes, they set up, like, things in front of you and you're supposed to draw those things precisely. Like, how... I don't understand. Why do people put such a weird stigma on using digital art tools when people do the same thing with the traditional art all the freaking time?
It's not cheating, it's accessibility.
Well, it's not even just accessibility, it's literally using the tools that you have available to you.
Yeah. It's kind of like the same thing of, you know, you go to a figure drawing class and you have a figure in front of you and you draw the figure. Yeah.
Exactly. There's a person standing in front of you. Sometimes they're naked. Whatever. It doesn't care. It doesn't matter. You're not there to, like, to ogle them.
Yeah.
You're there to draw their body and all of their wrinkles and curves and shit. Like, that is
and the way the light hits their muscles or fat.
Well, it's the way that the light hits it is what tells you the shapes.
Yeah.
But basically, you have to learn how muscles wrap around the skeletal structure in order to be able to accurately, like, draw it exaggerated. So, like, everybody that you've ever seen who draws, like, the ridiculous, like, Dragon Ball Z type muscles, they have to know how to draw. Yeah, they have to understand how real human muscles work in order to exaggerate them. Like, anybody who has a strong grasp on anatomy knows how to change anatomy.
Yeah. I feel like I don't practice enough with drawing bodies.
Well, I mean... So here's what I used to do. When I was, like, teenager, I was in high school, the characters that I drew were essentially stick figures.
Yeah.
And so I got really good at laying out a stick foundation of how bodies work. So, like, I can pose things But my problem comes in now. I want to make things really like round and
Yeah.
and soft, and I'm like, not everybody's like that, but for damn sure that's how I draw people.
Yeah.
And I have a hard time with drawing like muscular characters, and I have a hard time with drawing like dude characters because I just want to make everybody soft and feminine. My
Yeah, see,
brain's
I like to
this is what
draw-
feels good.
When I draw humans, I want to draw like the way Julia Lepetite draws from Drawfee. She draws like soft, brooding men. I'm like, I just want to draw a brooding man, and he's just staring out his window with a gentle tear coming down his sharp cheekbone. There's gotta be some kind of model out there for that.
Well, the model is not going to teach you the style.
Yeah. Which,
That's the
Bappy,
difference.
I love your art style. The way that you draw the eyes you've been drawing are so cool. Like, making the lash line be the bottom part of the eye. That's so clever. What I do is that I trace the model at first to figure out what to do, then I do my best to recreate it myself. Yeah, exactly. So, like, I've been doing that with my Animal Crossing drawings. So, for example, with Sunberries, if you remember, I drew her as a greyhound. I copied a wolf first, like the wolf lit model from Animal Crossing. And I just kind of like copied the skull shape because I had no clue how to draw that. And then from there, I just kind of modified it to look like a greyhound. So it's okay to like copy something and then also modify it a little bit.
Yeah. When you use stuff that people put available, like there are folks who will do like stock photos of like poses and things.
Yeah, I've seen those. They're really helpful.
Most of the time, those people just say, you know, okay, you know, you just have to. Oh, I found the cat. Come here. Come here.
Where?
Over in the corner, right over here. It's on top of this. It's on
I'm
top
coming.
of
On the car?
Yeah.
Fall Guy
little
Jay.
orange thing. That's the cat.
Can I zoom
But
in?
if you, I don't think so, but if you look at the ground, you can see the little paw prints. and That's how you find the cat.
Bye, Fall Guy Jay. He just came in and he went. I love
Yeah,
this.
You see the paw prints on the ground?
Yeah.
If you follow them in the beginning of the level, you can usually find the cat.
That's so smart. I love how it's playing the happiest Kirby music possible right now. I'm just like, hell yeah, I'm so happy there's a cat. Cats and Kirby, that's the way to be. Nana, did you drink water? I hope Nana isn't dissociating.
I mean,
They were having a headache earlier.
they were typing in chat a little bit ago. So.
Yeah. They have a headache.
Yeah.
Redlining. What's redlining?
Redlining means drawing lines over something to show corrections.
Oh, that's so smart. Never thought of that. It's kind of like when your teacher grades your paper with red marker.
Yeah.
You see what the
except-
errors are.
So what you can do is, if you're trying to figure something out and you have another friend who you could be like, "Hey, I'm trying to figure this out. Do you have any suggestions?" And
Yeah.
they can usually in digital art it's easier because you can just make a new layer. And it's
Yeah.
like, okay, so this is my suggestion, and they usually do it in a different color, but it's called redlining.
Okay. Usually I just am like, Nana, why does this look weird? I've flipped the canvas like 20 times and it still looks weird. And then they're
Why?
like, just do this. I'm like, oh, wow, you're so smart. And they're like, yes, Holden, I went to art school. The friend I mentioned who I commissioned will also redline stuff. That's really smart. Nana, would you like to redline my art sometime?
A lot of responsibility for them.
Yeah. They'll probably just say no.
There is a lot of graffiti under the dirt in this level, and if you use the white nozzle, you'll actually be able to see it, because any other nozzle will basically just take it right off.
I want to see. There's none here? Okay. I'm sort of regretting this lighting I chose for this commission, but it'll be worth it because it looks so cool. I like your Mothman ones that you've done. They, like, were a challenge for a little bit, I remember you saying. But you did so much work onto those. I just really admire artists who have the time to, like, research what they're drawing instead of just, like, going for it. Mothman!
I've only done one commission in, like,
Lift that man off the ground, I said, Mothman.
and I just sat down and did it all in one sitting because it wasn't super complicated.
Yeah. What'd you draw?
It was a... I posted it in the server. It was a Final Fantasy XIV creature called a Paisa.
Oh, yeah. I remember. I always get so scared the game's gonna crash. Oof. My CPU is fine. I don't know why it keeps doing that.
The foggiest.
Yeah, I'm on low graphics. To be fair, I didn't just research anything for those. I just fucked around until it looked good. Oh wow.
Yeah. That's also a skill, being able to fuck around until it looks good.
Yeah. Like, one time I drew a corgi for Tastic, and I was just like, why does this look so weird? And I was like, oh right, corgis got long butts. So then I no longer felt bad about the corgi's butt being, like, protruding.
Wow.
Yeah. He's the animal I have to draw next. I was gonna draw him as a corgi, and I was just like, oh no. I have to do another... Instead of just taking a species that already exists and drawing that species like I've done with most of them, I gotta pull a Sunberry and copy and like modify a species.
All you have to do is make sure that the face looks right, and then really short limbs.
You're right, I gotta do short limbs.
Yeah. Because corgis are...
Like, I'll use like the hamster body, maybe.
Maybe.
Wolf head, hamster body.
Dog head.
Okay. Because the dog head's kind of shaped like a spud.
Right. But corgis are very round. Too.
Yeah. Nana, what game is this from? Kirby. They're like my Kirby knowledge person. The booty flew.
The Curb Cyclopedia.
Curb Cyclopedia!
Glad you like that.
Yeah. They've been using this website called the Spriters resource or something. I don't remember what it's called. I used it like once. But it shows like what the top researched game is of that month. And one of them was a Kirby game that they've been using to research for their Kirby drawings. Spriters resource, yeah. I used the Spriters resource because I wanted to get... You know how some people have stream pets? It's the little guy in the corner, and it, like, welcomes people into stream. I wanted one to be Morshu. But, like, his overworld sprite, where it's him just walking... Jimmy, we still need to figure out when we're gonna meet up. Yes! I need to see all my hot goth friends meeting up. Back when I experimented with sprite edits, I used it. Jill,
That's another thing.
Go ahead.
What?
I was gonna say I want you to hang out with us for BulbaCon again.
Well, I will see what I can do.
Yay.
Another thing that some people think is like, oh, this isn't, you didn't really do that or whatever, is like using faces, or doing sprite edits like that. And
That's
like,
how I started with sprite edits.
right, but like, being able to take pieces of something and turn it into something else doesn't like make that thing that you made any less something that you made.
Yeah, like in high school, the way that I practiced digital art at first and understanding programs is that I would take scenes from Homestuck, just screenshot them, and then gender bend them. So I would do like ones like to learn how the different paintbrushes worked and like the different textures you can use. I would do it with like scenes from Cascade where it's like all the painted looking characters. And I would like draw them in completely new outfits and new hairstyles and like different makeup and stuff. And that's just how I learned how to do digital art for a while before I started drawing my own original stuff. Mostly what I do, I put sprites together with parts close to what I wanted. Yeah, see, there's nothing wrong with that. Sometimes I edit a single sprite, but Franken-spriting, it's a good way to make something look more distinct while in style. Yeah, Franken-spriting, that's a good way of saying it.
Franken-spriting.
Homestuck is generally just really good to copy off of.
Homestuck is one of those fandoms that spawns so much like creative spin-offs for people. It was crazy the amount of like AUs and things.
Oh yeah. Like, I don't even realize... We don't even realize how much Homestuck is influential. Like, there's so much Orville probably, so many things that Orville loves that he is completely unaware came from Homestuck.
I mean, granted that it's been around for so long that many people who are now being content creators and things were influenced by it, because like somebody who read it 10 years ago, or not 10 years ago, because I think it started in 2013, but still, wasn't it 2013 that it started? Or was it earlier than that?
2012.
2012?
2009? 2009.
Okay, so it has been around for more than...
John and I are the same age.
That is really interesting.
Yep.
I recently came back across the picture of your cosplay that you had shared with me before.
Oh, the Jade pre-transition.
Yeah. And I was just like, look at this round little man.
I know. I was wearing that long-ass wig. I worked really hard on that cosplay.
It looked really good.
I spent like $200 on that.
It's funny to me because I have another friend who's also a trans man who cosplayed as John.
Oh, wow. Well, in my senior photos, I was wearing my Hero of Breath t-shirt. When is BulbaCon? Probably September. We're gonna have part 1 be here in New York, and then part 2 will be at the PA Ren Fair. The part in New York will be for those who cannot come to PA. We'll let Baffy crash on the couch if it wants to come to the Ren Fair. I'm so excited. I miss the Ren Fair. Have you been to a Ren Fair, Jill?
No.
Oh man. There's so many hot people. Can you imagine? You're hot, you're sweaty, everyone else is hot and sweaty, but you're having fun and not uncomfortable. Wow, thanks. What do you think you would wear to a Ren Fair?
I haven't the foggiest.
We
I would
could-
have to think about it like at the time, but
When in doubt, a flower crown.
a flower crown.
You can't go wrong with
Oh,
that.
I don't own a flower crown.
You can make one easily. With stuff from like Joann's. Very tempting. Yeah, buddy. It's fun.
See, that kind of mentality requires disposable income.
Yeah. Ooh, yeah, I would love to see Jamie's Mothman costume in person. Hopefully the PA Ren Fair doesn't only supply Dasani water. I drank so much soda during the last one. Yeah, Dasani's nasty. Like when I went to the museum with Orville and
Dasani
Shrap,
it tastes like cardboard.
it tastes like oil.
It tastes like paper to me. It's like if I licked an envelope.
It's just it's just the Hudson River water. Like, literally, they just take water from the Hudson, run it through a tap with minimal filtering, and say, okay, we're good enough. Just a matter of if the Ren Fair has entrance fees. Yeah, there are entrance fees. However, commissions.
Yeah, but that requires people that actually want to commission artists.
Yeah. Whether or not people have the money to commission others. Because unfortunately, gas is like $1 billion. It just hit $5 here, and I want to cry. You know what it's like? What the prices are with where you were?
It was like close to $4, I think.
I'm jealous. The Midwest has got cheap gas.
$3.90 something.
No way.
I haven't actually left my house in like, I don't know, a week.
Oh wow. Yeah, when I visited Noah, it was like $3.70 when it was like $4.50 here. And I was like, damn, I'm jealous.
Like, I don't go anywhere right now because I have nowhere to go and I can't afford gas. So
Yeah.
the last time I left the house was almost a week ago. It was
Yeah.
on Friday last week. And we went out to this state park where my uncle was camping and hung out. Sat around the fire and talked shit for 6 hours. I mean, we had some like grilled hot dogs and shit, but like that was.
I love hot dogs.
We just went and hung out. Or they weren't hot dogs; they were cheddar brats.
Ooh. Yeah, when you take a big bite and then the cheese squirts on your tongue. Oh yeah. Yeah, Mothman, like, how do you know whether or not it's gonna be a good experience for you if you don't try it, you know? Like, I think your mom's trying to rain on your parade.
That's absolutely something that, like, if you don't try something, you're never gonna know if you're gonna enjoy it.
Exactly.
And another thing with people who have any kind of disabilities, right, is that there are going to be people who are concerned and are worried, be like, this might be too much for you. And it's like, yeah, but I still have to experience it to know that.
Yeah.
Because sometimes, even when something is a lot, the fact that you're having a lot of fun by just being there is enough to override, like, the overwhelming part of it. And your brain can be like, you know what, this is still a great experience. And, like, that's all it takes. You know, and it might exhaust you and you might have to recover for a few days, you know, but it's still a good experience and it's still something that you know, are happy to have done.
Yeah, and exactly. You'll be also with friends when you actually get to the fair. Like, sure, the ride up will be anxiety-inducing, but it's kind of like how when I went to visit Noah, I was going on the airplane for the first time by myself as an adult. The last time I've been on an airplane, I was 12. So I had no idea what I was doing, and I was secretly very anxious, but I wasn't, like, showing any signs to anybody around me. And, like, I was internally panicking, and I ended up being perfectly fine and had so much fun. And if I didn't do that by myself, I don't think I ever would have done it.
I find it hilarious that you had messaged me and you're like, these seats are so small, how do you do it? And I'm just like, I just do.
Yeah, I know, because I remember you were, like, talking about how you hate how the seats of the airplane dig into your hips.
Yeah. They dig into my hips, and I will have to, like, cross my arms across my chest in order to not have my elbows be in the space of the person next to me.
Yeah.
And yeah, that fucking sucks, but at the same time, it's not forever.
Yeah. I was really anxious that one time because the guy wouldn't open his window next to him. And I'm like, dude, I need to see out the window or else I'm gonna fucking panic.
I don't know, half the time I sleep.
Yeah. Give myself a hug. Okay. What a cool guy. I currently only have $40 because I spent 10. Ooh, what'd you get? If you don't mind me asking. Mom only let me go to NYC because she wanted me to travel. Uh-oh. I think my game froze. Oop, there we go. Mom only let me travel, see if I'll break out of my shell. But the school trip low-key sucked. I'm sure I've written about it before, and I came back the same.
So, why do people think that...
A school trip will change you.
Well, no, why do they think that any singular event is going to change somebody who's neurodivergent? Oh, you're going to break out of your shell and suddenly you're going to be social. No, I'm not.
No.
I'm going to be the same person I always was.
I've been to Washington, D.C. twice and hated it.
It's like, no. I would never go to New York because I know it would be New York City.
Yeah.
Because I know it would be overstimulating. I would not be able to enjoy it. And it doesn't have the kind of things that I actually want to, experience.
Yeah.
The most I would ever want to do is go to, a fucking show or something on Broadway.
Nintendo store!
We have a fucking theater here that I can go to. So, who gives a shit?
Yeah.
What? It's, at that point, it's just novelty.
Piercing needles and minoxidil. Cool. Sorry, continue. I was reading Bappy's comment.
That's okay. That's okay. It's just, at that point, the only thing that is traveling is just the novelty.
My only counter is art museum. Yeah, I want to go to... I've never been to an art museum in New York City.
I've been to an art museum here. I've seen a museum. We have a science museum, too.
Yeah, we have museums here in Albany.
Exactly. Have you been to those?
No.
Well, then why did you specifically want to go to the ones in New York City?
Yeah, they are a little bit expensive. There's so many art galleries that me and Nana want to visit. We just don't have the time. I like New York enough, but people I was always drained. People I was with drained me more than loud noise. Yeah. MoMA is cool. They have Dahlia's Persistence of Memory. And Starry Night. Copernic is fun. I've been to the Copernic Museum. I thought it was okay. Met is super cool and huge.
See, I just don't understand, oh, we want to go to these very specific places. I'm like, there's that kind of stuff is around you all the time. You can find those places, you can find those experiences literally anywhere.
Yeah.
In Des Moines, there is an art show that happens every summer. We have farmers markets, we have a food festival, we have Bacon Fest.
Whoa, I want to go to Bacon Fest.
Bacon Fest sells tickets out every year, months before it even starts.
Like Speedy Fest in Binghamton. It's like a sandwich. Like a regional sandwich.
Okay. But we have Bacon Fest in Iowa, and part of that is because Iowa produces a lot of pork.
Man, I want to go to Bacon Fest. I wanted to go to the Milwaukee Mustard Museum and the Wisconsin Cheese Castle, and we didn't go because we were really anxious that day. Ran out of time.
That'll happen.
I was with two girls who just kept going to the store after store. When I sat down, they got mad at me. People are gonna judge you. And when I want to go to a store, they complain that I took too long. That's rude. You just went with terrible people.
Yeah.
Because at least when you go and do things with other people... Yay! When you do things with other people, you are supposed to do something both... I always have it like this. You do one thing you like, one thing the other person likes, and another thing that both of you will like together. Let's send... Okay, Baffy, you're gonna feel upset. I lived in Binghamton for 3 years, and no, I never had a Speedy. So you gotta send me some Lupo Speedy sauce. I should have had one. Well, I can easily visit. I intend on visiting because my old store is apparently unionizing, and I don't want to miss out on that. I want to see their protest. What?
That'll be very worth it.
Yeah. I love how they unionized after I got fired. I'm like, y'all should have unionized before, so I wouldn't have gone through this shit.
For real though.
Yeah. Chicken or pork? I like chicken better.
Now I see the building that Nana pointed out when I was doing this level.
Which one?
It's this red building out past here.
Oh, what about it? Amogus! Hello, we just figured it out in unison.
Well, I knew what it was.
Yeah.
I remembered not understanding what it was at the time, and so I just drew a little Amogus character on the wall. But now I realize it was that building.
Yeah. Honestly, though, if you're in Manhattan, you're actually really safe. Like, all you need is Siri to tell you where you are, and you're good. You know, like... If you have, a Metro
Siri,
card...
You're in Manhattan. Thanks, Siri.
Yeah. Yeah. Sorry about ranting about my bed. No, you're fine. You're allowed to talk about that here.
Yeah, I mean, it's on topic, so it's perfectly okay to talk about it.
Yeah.
Like, so the only thing that is like, oh, you probably shouldn't do that is like when it's a completely unrelated thing and it's just trauma dumping. But this is a conversation that we're having about traveling and how difficult that can be. So it's completely acceptable and completely okay for you to have brought that up. And as long as you're okay with sharing, we're okay with hearing it.
Yeah, that's the thing that people mentioned. Some people who don't watch other people co-stream a lot is that they're unsure if they just sit and watch us talk or if they can participate. I'm like, no, it's the two of us talking with the chat instead of just me talking with the chat. It's just like one other voice that you can hear, you know?
Great.
So we're all talking with Jill. Years, and I'm still salty about it. The trip cost so much money. I only got sunburn and fuel for my social anxiety. The pizza is good, yeah.
Pizza is pizza.
You gotta visit, and my grandma will make... Yeah, I'll visit. I'll visit soon. I gotta see Bree's new house. She's not living in the Jimothy house anymore. That was over a year ago.
Yeah, it was.
Mind-blowing. What, it was like you and me and Nana and Davis on the call?
So many people were on that call after we moved to the server because originally we were in like your mod channel, which never gets used.
Yeah.
And then we moved it over to the main Discord server, and like 8 people were watching you lose your shit over a bat.
And they missed like the best parts. I think they missed the part with me putting the laundry basket on the ceiling.
We were trying so hard to tell you what to do, and Nana was getting super exasperated because they're like, it's not that hard! And you just kept freaking out. And it was the funniest shit. Like, in hindsight, hilarious.
Yes.
At the time, very frustrating.
Yes. That's me in a nutshell. I'm like, damn, if that was my own house, yeah, I would have went instantly live on Twitch. Nana, we gotta live in an attic. Yeah.
Well, I mean, there was the lizard thing, so...
Yeah, we did have the lizard, but I can't bring my computer out to the laundry room.
I mean, you can stream from your phone.
Yeah. We ended up just like... That was before Nana revealed their face, so they would have been uncomfy with camera stuff. But all we did was... See, lizards are easy. I know where to grab them. Yeah, the fact that Denise literally came over the next day with Baffy and just... Boop! They were done. Yeah, I know how to grab a lizard. I don't know how to grab a bat. Plus, the lizard was a little emaciated, so it was just chilling. All I had to do was lift the dryer up by the door. and have Nana reach in with oven mitts. Which I think were the same oven mitts I wore when I was fighting Jimothy.
The cat mitts?
Yeah.
Maybe.
The same mitts I wear on Chaos Kitchen.
The same mitts that burn my finger because there's a hole in them?
Yeah, but not where my hands hit.
It's fine. It doesn't burn me. My fingers are longer than yours. I literally burned myself in your kitchen.
No lie. I log into therapy, right? And John goes, "When's your next episode of Chaos Kitchen?" I'm just like, I gotta start planning it now. I don't have a date yet. I know what I'm making. I just keep ending up having Saturday shifts, and I'm like, manager, stop. I don't want to work another Saturday. Another thing about New York is I love pigeons. I saw 5,000 pigeons and never got tired. We have pigeons here, too. They're so cute.
Would you like to hear a funny thing that has been like kind of... It's been a running joke about my Final Fantasy character.
Sure.
Is that she collects people, like lovers, specifically. Yeah. And
like
so
somebody here.
Nan and I started assigning flavors to them.
Oh my god.
People that I specifically... Well, it's not all of the it's not like every character she comes across, Larry. It's specific ones and for specific reasons. But it's just really funny because we started assigning them flavors. And one of them, and I won't say which, is a character that ends up dying in the story.
Yeah.
And so that character got assigned grape flavor because apparently grape flavoring is something that they can make for like ice cream and things, but they just don't because apparently people just don't think that it exists.
Huh.
And so it's uncommon and you can't really get it anymore. And so the character who died is the one who is the grape flavor, and I find that hilarious. I won't say which character because it's a major fucking spoiler.
Oh, okay. I'll probably forget by the time I end up playing in like 5 years or whatever.
Your memory retention is whatever. I will tell you anything if other people cannot hear. However.
Oh yeah, you're right. There might be other people here.
Yeah. And
Didn't
I know
see a rat.
I know for a fact that at some point or another that sometimes I'll sit down and listen to these VODs with Yuna, and she doesn't need to know.
That's really gay. You watch my VODs with your girlfriend. Happy Pride Month. Let's see. I might have to make... Yes, please, make that painting. Oh my god. If you print it, I'll pay you.
So,
did not see one rat, though. 0 out of 10. We see rats at work. We got the cockroaches. We don't got rats. We got pigeons. We got rats at work. Rats are actually kind of cute.
So
not sewer rats, but
I mean, pet rats are adorable. But there's a joke in the Final Fantasy XIV community that the first expansion is referred to as the dating sim expansion because so many players like get crushes on a lot of the NPCs in that expansion, and I'm like, well, fucking, I'm guilty.
I work at Target. Regrettably. Not for much longer. I don't have it. I didn't know you were allergic to rats. I said to Nana we should domesticate a sewer rat, and they had a panic attack. I said, no! That's not how that works! Those are feral.
Why would you say that to them?
I don't know, because rats are cool. They make great pets.
No! Only the ones that are specifically bred for it make great pets.
They make rats out of bread?
Yes.
Rats cooking the Target popcorn. We actually don't have popcorn at our store. Because of the rats. We can't do fresh food. Yeah.
Oh,
you're like,
you're ridiculous.
This guy. Why do I agree to this? Rats are just flying rats, yeah. Yeah, pigeons are not wild. They are domesticated. Your brother tried again in the meme section, and you're right. You should rate this attempt. What?
There's also the whole thing about technically pigeons are no less domesticated than feral, like cats.
Yeah. Nana, can we get a pigeon?
No.
Yeah, I don't think our lease will allow that. Maybe someday. Yay! Just not here. We don't have the space for it. Cashew would probably also be ballistic.
Sir, you are ridiculous.
Yeah. I took a really funny video of Cashew this morning. He was just chilling in the hallway between our bedrooms. And he's just sitting there. And then suddenly, he springs up on all his feet and sprints all the way to the front door. And he, like, knocks a bunch of shit over.
Cashew is a wild man.
He posted another meme in the Discord. Oh my god, it's another sport meme. Man, if he's looking at memes, why isn't he in stream?
Hang on. Now I gotta go look at this.
Yeah, I'm pulling up my phone. I gotta see.
I straight up forgot that he was in the Discord.
Okay, that's funny. Not gonna lie, a Switzerland meme is pretty funny. You can congratulate him on that one. Yeah, any nerdy shit is totally good. Yeah, he's not here. We can dunk on him. No, before he joined, I was like, are you sure you want to join? And then he was like, yeah, it's a good way for me to keep in touch with you. And I was like, I mean, we have a group chat on Discord now between you, me, and Dad. That also works. And he's like, yeah, I don't know. He was like, it'd be good for socialization anyway. I was like, oh, okay, cool. Yeah, we're completely the opposite of you, but okay. Damn, my game keeps freezing. I think his first meme was like wrestling, but like, I think Nana's the one person here who knows the most about wrestling, and they barely know anything. If Tyler was more active in the server, they would be really good because they love wrestling, but they don't really use Discord often. It's about Switzerland. Duck ramen? What about duck ramen?
Yeah, Mothman just posted a photo of ducks eating ramen.
I love that. They slurp. Now I gotta look at that. I gotta see this duck ramen. Yeah.
A bucket of ramen and some ducks.
And the egg. And the corn. And the greens. Brilliant.
Do ducks eat eggs? Like, protein?
I don't know.
It's like...
We have resident fowl breeders here, so...
Well, I mean, I know chickens eat, will eat, you know, like bugs and protein and things like that. But I don't know about ducks.
Chickens can eat their own eggs? That's weird. Why would they eat their own egg?
Well, they eat each other sometimes, so...
Oh yeah, they have no morals. Hi! Buttons.
She says hello. Hi!
Hi, Nan! How are you? I appreciate you, Nan. Does Nan know that they're cool?
I think Nan knows that she's cool.
Yay!
You can set your pronouns on Twitch if you want to.
Oh, I can't see pronouns in,
Did you also beat Slices right by doing nothing?
Regain the calcium. Oh. Oh my god, there's a ball! Why didn't you tell me there was a ball in here?
Oh, yeah. Sorry.
How do I get the ball out?
Just, you, well, if you use the red nozzle, it works better.
Yeah! Woo!
One of the people in our free company the other day managed to
Baller.
win a minigame called Slices Right by
Yeah.
standing at one spot. And you're supposed to move around and like pick a different spot to stand every time. And just don't get knocked off, right? That's the goal. And so now we have coined the Luigi method because there's that video where Luigi wins by doing absolutely nothing. And so they just go up there and they stand in one spot, and apparently sometimes it works.
Luigi. Luigi time. Wahoo. I brought you a ball.
If anything, it would be funnier if you went up there, used the play dead emote, and then proceeded to just lie there.
There are falling bamboo pillars in different directions. It's RNG, but it works. This is in Final Fantasy?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, there's a like a casino place where they have a bunch of mini games.
Oh, cool.
We call it the Chuck E. Cheese. What you win there is currency that can only be used in that place.
I love the song too.
Alright. Are we... what are we missing? Like railings? Yep.
It's the song that plays when Mario goes downhill in 64. He's like, "Wah!" People can't stop shoving pizza in my face. You got another free pizza? Let's fucking go! What's the button to check your list?
Just, you just have to hit escape.
Escape. Right. Rails. Ramps. No. Floor. Walls. And then tab is to see orange bits that you missed.
Mm-hmm.
Did anyone else drop the baby penguin off the side of the map? I think I did.
Yeah.
I don't remember. I played that. I played Mario 64 like right after getting affiliate, and then I rage quit.
Yeah, because you're terrible at that game.
Yeah. I wouldn't mind bringing it back someday, but not right now. I'm thinking sometime. Not soon, but it will happen.
You just looked directly at the rail that wasn't done and then walked away.
I did?
Yeah.
Shit. Useless man. Well, you can eat sushi and Little Caesars. Let's fucking go. Happy birthday, dude.
Holy shit, yeah, happy birthday.
We played his birthday song yesterday.
Nice.
Yeah. Because I didn't know if you'd make it today.
You know what? That's valid. Early birthday celebrations still just as good as on time or even belated birthday celebrations.
Yeah, exactly.
Which
I'm gonna celebrate my birthday right now. Happy birthday, me! Woo! It's not my birthday until October.
generally you do it within the month that it occurred.
I'll celebrate my birthday on your birthday. No, I'm kidding. I'm not that much of a dick.
I mean, it's gonna be somebody's birthday no matter what. There it is. This is the wall. It's gonna be somebody's birthday no matter when you celebrate it.
Hmm. Oh, that's the wall? Oh.
The one right next to this.
Beep, 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 beep. We can't go outside.
Nope.
Yay! Double birthday is pretty good, yeah.
It's an hour to do this.
Played Mario 64 a lot as a kid. A few years ago, my little nephew got into it, and I was trying to show him how to do it. but I forgot how to play it and bombed it. Double Birthday's good. Nephew taught me how to play a childhood game. That's not cringe. That's cute. Okay. Fire truck. A word that ends with, starts with F and ends in uck. Fire truck. I saw one on Twitter that was, girls want something that starts with P and ends in S. What is it? And my boy Synthetic, you know, Asynthetic 20, said pockets. I was like, that's based.
It's true though.
Yeah. That's one thing I do not miss about being femme presenting.
I don't think anybody likes that about being femme presenting. That's why fucking dresses with pockets are so goddamn exciting.
Yeah. Like your space dress.
Yeah. My bi galaxy.
Bye, Ricky.
dress.
Have a good night. I appreciate you. Friar Tuck Pebbles. Friar Tuck also starts with F and ends in uck. What about French Tuck? If anybody here watches Queer Eye.
Oh my god.
I haven't watched the most recent season, but the season that came out in 2020, the first guy that they do looks just like my dad, apparently. I don't see it. But everyone was like, I got so many texts, like, the first week it came out. Everyone was like, dude, this guy looks just like your dad. And I'm like, okay, it's like the priest guy.
Ah.
And I was like, okay, I don't see it, but thank you. It must have been like the hairstyle, forehead ratio, shape of the nose. My dad's been told he looks like Robin Williams, but he doesn't look like Robin Williams. People just really don't know what Robin Williams looks like.
They don't know what your dad looks like.
Yeah. Yeah, fuck, that's a good one. Boil them, mash them, stick them in a stew. Potatoes.
Oh my god. I saw I saw somebody in Final Fantasy yesterday, or this morning. I gotta go find this. They their name was No Worry Beef Curry.
I
And-
love that!
And you can set a it's a search detail so that like when people look at your profile or whatever, there's like a little thing to detail or like a message that they can read, but they'll also see it when they're searching for you.
Yeah.
And this one said Lala toes, boil them, mash them, stick them in a stew.
That's cute. Orville, I have no idea. I've watched so much Mythbusters as a kid, I can't name a single character, right, or a single actual human that you look like. Once again, you look like a yassified comic book guy. And I also do not see Leslie Knope in you, but that's cool.
People make connections in their head and then they just get stuck on them.
Yeah. Kind of like how Leftist Chickadee thinks I look like Philip Seymour Hoffman in Capote. I'm like, I kind of get it. Like, we have the same hairstyle and similar glasses, like the retro glasses, but once again, it's really just down to the glasses and hairstyle combo, and nothing else.
Going off over there.
Me? Yeah.
That's a lot of things.
I am God.
A lot of things.
I'm a very tiny God.
I can't stop thinking about how they fixed the cottage level.
Baffy looks like Baffy. Wouldn't you agree?
Yeah, I mean, it definitely looks like itself. I would hope so. Sometimes it looks like somebody else, though, so that's always interesting.
You look
Ever-
like Jill.
Ever morphing. I look like my mom.
I look like my mom and my dad.
It used to look a lot more like my mom than I do.
Yeah, that's the cool thing about testosterone. I went from looking like my mom to looking like my dad.
Oh, genetics, man.
Why can't I be tall like him, though?
But that you can't fix that.
I'll fight a bitch.
I mean, I would say tall shoes, but that would just cause you problems.
Yeah. Yeah, height dysphoria. I hope I don't look like mine. You look like Dappy. Just told the half-sister we discovered looks just like me, but I don't see it either. Yeah, I don't know if you have permission to share public photos.
If they're posted publicly, then that
Yeah.
person giving permission for them to be seen publicly, but
I hope I don't, yeah.
that's how I see it. Like, if they shared it privately and they're like a friend of mine, then I'll have, we'll usually ask permission if I'm gonna share it, or I'll be like, hey, can I share this with somebody? Or if it's something where it's like a meme or something and it's not a personal identifiable thing, I'm just like, whatever, I'll share it. I don't
Oh,
care
yeah.
if they did it privately or not. Because it can't be traced back to them. But
I'm so concentrated.
But I'm also out here being the person who saves my friend's artwork and is like, hey, this is appropriate, and shares it.
Yeah.
This is applicable to our current conversation. Like, Nan made a doodle of our 14 characters, and there are these things in the game called tombstones that apparently act kind of like cell phones.
Cool.
And so she has my character yelling into one of these tombstones, why are you buying clothes at the soup store? And then her character's just kind of sitting nearby listening to this with like a confused expression. Like,
that is one of the best memes ever.
He was just minding his business, and this very loud woman comes over and is screaming into a tombstone.
You got games on your tombstone?
Exactly.
Oh my god, we got pierogies in the freezer. I love pierogies.
Oh, we don't have a soap nozzle.
Do we need soap?
It'll make these control panels go faster, but it's not necessary.
Mamma mia, that's a clean bumper.
Because there's a lot of rust on these control panels on the sides, and it is slow going.
Yeah, I had to fight for my life to get that bumper done.
Yeah, so if you buy the soap nozzle and buy some metal cleaner, that just melts right off.
Oh, word? Let's go shopping. Yeah. No, I was right. It's escape. Let's go shopping! That was unbearable, and I hate myself for that. Okay. Metal cleaner. Glass cleaner.
I had to explain to Yuna that the higher pitched voice that she likes to use when she's acting cute sounds very nasal. I'm like, sweetie, you're putting your voice in your nose, and it sounds... It's the kind of voice that people normally use when they're trying to be annoying. You need to pull it back into your head voice.
Right?
Viewers.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. Beam
And
rats.
you're talking about raiding their
Streams.
for their
Viewership.
right? Oh yeah.
Hello! Hi, Junie! Hello, Raiders! How are you? What are you up to? I'm shopping right now. You were playing Stardew and showing off your brand new hair. I'm gonna write thank you on the side of this fire truck just for you. Thank you.
The chat when you get silent, and I'm like, that's
Yeah.
great.
Because it's the only noise you can hear. What? Oh yeah, your mom. Well, anyway, Junie, thank you for the raid. How are you doing? Thank you for the raid, Junie. I appreciate you. How was the rest of your stream? I was like making fun of your starter character for not having pupils. And then you're like, who needs pupils? Nobody needs pupils. You love my donut water gun? Thank you. You know, just the best for a cutie like me. You know.
To my eyes by sheer force of will.
Yeah. So, thank you so much for the raid. I appreciate you. For raiders who do not know me, my name is Bulba, and I am a trans streamer, and I play indie and Nintendo games. And it's Thursday, so I'm co-oping Powerwash Simulator. I forgot the name of the game. Powerwash Simulator with my friend Jill. She's really funny and really awesome. She likes to talk about really funny stuff, really cool stuff. I also like talking about funny and cool stuff. So
And then sometimes we just get really real for a few minutes.
yeah. And then out of the blue, we have Winnie the Pooh discourse. That shit killed me.
I'm not taking that bait.
Not my music stopping in the middle of the stream. That's sad. Now, you were talking about how selfish and childish you think Winnie the Pooh
I
is.
have many feelings about Winnie the Pooh.
Yeah.
Oh, you know that character in Final Fantasy XIV that I was ranting about?
Yeah.
I finally understood her purpose. She's a plot device.
Yeah.
She's the Ocarina of Time Princess Zelda.
Oh, she just walks you through the end.
She's there, and she tells you to do things, and then later it's a device to get you to go do shit.
Yeah.
And it's like, oh,
Junie says hi.
hi.
We love you, Junie. You're so cool. You're one of my favorite people. I think that Junie is one of the best streamers on Twitch, like, right now. I gotta say hi to all the raiders, because I have to tab out. Let's see. Who came in? We had a host from Cam. Thank you for the host, Cam. I love and appreciate you. Cam's the realist. I love Cam. And Gwen, and Grammy. I love Grammy. And Kenny. How's Kenny? We saw Kenny yesterday. And that made me really happy. I love seeing Kenny. Does she disguise herself as a hot ninja person midway through the game? Oh, I thought you were asking about Kenny Spinny. I was like, I don't think Kenny is a ninja, but if Kenny wants to be a ninja, go for it.
The hot ninja is a dude. His name is Thancred, and I think he's a ninja. He at least uses two knives like ninjas do, but I don't know if he's technically a ninja. Anyways, he is arguably the hottest one in all of the Scions of the Seventh Dawn, and he's also a bit of a hoe in the beginning.
I'm here for that.
And then he goes through some shit, and he rapidly changes from hoe friend to dad friend. So, like, at least that's what I've been told. In the part that I'm in currently, he's being very edgy.
How do you put the soap nozzle on?
The same way you change your nozzles.
Oh, I guess I didn't buy a soap nozzle. I bought soap, and then I didn't buy a soap nozzle.
Whoops.
Where's the soap nozzle? Oh, I bought it for the wrong gun.
Oh.
What gun do I have?
Oh. We have the Prime Vista 3000.
That's 600 doll hairs. Okay.
You have 3,200. I'm pretty sure you'll be fine.
I'm a billionaire. We want metal cleaner. Whoa!
Yeah, make sure you load in the cleaning liquid and then just fucking blast that
Holy
shit.
shit!
Oh yeah, dude, it's great.
Whoa! I'm privileged.
Very nice. They
That was
limit how much
awesome.
you can have because of how OP it is. So
That was fucking awesome.
yeah,
This game rules.
it's nice.
Junie, how'd the rest of your stream go? If you need to take a break, and you know, like, take a bathroom moment, or drink some water, or stretch, now that your stream is over, do so, please. And Raiders, make sure that you refresh, so that your view counts, because Twitch can be homophobic that way, and be like, sorry, raids don't actually count after 5 minutes, unless you actually, you know, watch the stream. So refresh your screen, do what you need to, if you intend on hanging out, or if you just want to say hi. That's another thing. If you're here for 5 minutes, if you're here for 5 seconds, if you're lurking, if you're here for 5 hours, okay, if you're here for 5 hours, go away. I don't stream for 5 hours.
That's so
What?
Oh my goodness.
I don't stream for 5 hours, so go away.
Yeah, I left the lurk on the person that you rated to last night, and I came back later and it was like, oh, that's not the person I left it on, so I guess I got rated off again.
I feel like that when it's like a day I don't work, like a Saturday or Wednesday, and I'm just watching people, and then I'm like, who the fuck is this? I thought I was watching Between Two Gays. I don't know if you watch them.
Yeah.
Here for 5 hours, go away. Or we're gonna add that as a quote if you want. Went great after a week and a half and started when we got 8 whole strawberry seeds. Oh no. Just 8. I'm sorry. Are you not cheating them in? You're making it like a serious thing? Because I would have instantly cheated it in.
Oh, I don't get the soap nozzle, do I?
Why? Do you want the soap nozzle?
Do I have to buy it myself? No, I can't buy it.
How do I forgot how to crouch.
Control. Apparently,
Thank you, Baffy.
I don't get to use soap, but that's fine.
Where do you want me to soap up?
That control panel right next to you.
I thought I did.
There's 2 of them.
Yeah. Got it. This game won't let me be a communist.
There's an animal trouble. What?
What? Are you okay? Judy, what's going on?
Are you good?
I'm confused. I don't think things are okay. Is Callie and Squirt okay? I think Squirt is a great name for a cat, just saying. I think Squirt's the one with the really big eyes. That might be Callie. I'm a bad friend if I can't remember.
You're a bad friend if you can't differentiate between somebody else's animals.
Yeah. I'll be honest. Okay, this is a good song. I'll be honest, I don't know a lot about your cats, and I know you have 5. The ones that I remember are Buttons and Malady.
Yeah, because those are the ones that come in and scream.
Whoa, look at that. The paint's glitching. I don't know if it's glitching on your screen.
Ah.
Wonder Pets. What is Wonder Pets? I'm a boomer. I don't remember you kids. I don't know these kids' shows. Parkour.
Yeah, I'm just trying to get the steps. I think they're done now. Alright.
Door.
Handle?
Door handle.
This one, no. There's so many handles on this truck.
Fog lights are usually on the front. Okay, they're not. Oh, there we go.
Check those handles.
What are you talking about? What are you doomers talking about? Kids these days. They say the darndest things.
Alright, so these are the fog lights.
I don't know how to climb a ladder. Okay, there we go. What?
The ladder just does not like you.
What the fuck is Wonder Pets?
It's a TV show, I think. Like a Disney Junior type of thing.
Grab my ass. I don't know. I grew up watching, I don't know, SpongeBob. We did it. Motorcycle. This will be quick. Got some animals to go around saving other animals. So kind of like, why do I have an encoding overload every time we load a new level?
I have no idea.
I haven't seen much of it, but I know the premise. Oh, okay. Classroom pets travel the world to save other animals. Oh, that's the one where they're like, they aren't actually like cartoons. They're like real things animated.
I got timed out.
You did? Oh my god, I'm sorry. Invite.
Are you just loudly
Wow.
thinking this?
I mean, I can just do this.
Right now? Is that what's happening? Hello.
Hi. The best listener is, hi Ben, how are you? That's my brother.
Ah. This... Did I tell you that this game is apparently published by Square Enix?
Yeah, you did tell me.
It's so weird. Like, of all the things, of all the companies to publish this random indie game.
They make a flying boat out of random classroom. Kids shows, they're so different, each one. I don't really understand a lot of kids shows these days. What the fuck is Coco Melon?
It's a show. It's a kids show.
He's just a freaking toddler with a big head. Like, what sets it apart from other things? Cash flow. Give myself a big hug for cash flow. Dude, I saw your back streaming. I'm sorry I missed it.
Oh, I did see Cash.
Now I gotta resub. Shit. I was scared he wasn't coming back, so I didn't resub. Because I needed to save some money. And then turns out I didn't owe $1,000 to fix my car. Did I tell you about that?
That's always a good thing when you don't owe $1,000.
Word, I went to the dealership. That was my first mistake. Because I was like, oh, these people know Subarus better than I do. And then they were like, yeah, $1,000 to fix your control arms. And I'm like, no, I don't have $1,000. I work $15 an hour. And then they were like,
always get quotes from other places for the same work.
well, I went to my coworker's mechanic, and he was just like, oh, no, you just need a ball joint. That would be $250. And I was like, ugh. And then he was like, get brakes in 1,000 miles. That'll also be $250. I'm like, ugh. And then he was like, you also need an axle. That'll also be $250. And I'm like, bro, those 3 things do not even equal the one thing that the dealer said that they wanted. I was baffled. Please do not apologize at all. I absolutely adore you. Thank you, Cash. Jimmy Neutron is a child with a really big head and hairstyle that looks like a cow pie, albeit not a toddler. Charlie Brown is a kid who has a big head. There are a lot of cartoon children with big heads, most of them. Yeah, hey Arnold!
Most children, in fact, have big heads because it's just how their bodies are proportioned.
Where's the fender and the mud guard?
The fender's on the front here.
I'll bend your fender.
I mean, don't threaten me with a good time.
You're funny. Shit, you're so funny.
Oh, Lord.
Thank you for having dinner with us today, Baffy. I appreciate you. Cash, what did you stream yesterday? Or when you streamed? What did you stream? I'm not seeing the orange. Where's the orange? Cartoons, which are prone to exaggerate this feature. Shapes also can make characters easy to recognize. Ooh, you're drawing tentacles! Ooh! Where? Oh, I found it. Okay. Oh, yeah. Beautiful.
Oh my.
Yeah. Playing an SUV? Let's go. Ooh. What's it drawing? Jill, did you die? I think Jill died. Jill? Are you dead? I think Jill's dead. And the music gets really tense. Hello? Jill? I don't think it's a co-op anymore. The way the music just changed to intense Smash Bros. Music, I'm scared. I have to fight her in Smash. That's right, she's on a plane right now. Flying all the way here. And she's gonna kick my ass. She'll come back. I hope she didn't lose internet. That'd be tragic. I feel like I have to text her soon. Okay, let's see. Oh, her power blinked out and now her internet's coming back. Rude! I hate when that happens. Seth! 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 No tit Sith! No tit Sith! No tit Sith! Hello? How is my handsome no tit man doing? Are you living your best life? I'm glad all the parts of you that we like are okay. Yeah. Thank you. Yeah, you looked really cute in that picture of you. You looked really happy. I mean, you're probably really sweaty. And the sweat only gets worse. You're gonna be sweaty for the next, like, 4 days. Yeah, dude, the nausea sucks. I was probably nauseous for, like, the whole rest of the day.
Hi.
Hello! You came back right as the tense music ended. I'm just on a random playlist. Are you okay?
So the power blinked in my house.
Yeah.
And it didn't shut my computer off.
Oh.
But it did, like, and I think that's because of my power supply for the computer. It keeps it from, like, quick interruptions like that, shutting everything down.
Yeah.
And the problem was that then caused the modem and the router of our internet to reset.
Bitch! That's not your modem. Your modem's a bitch.
Well,
yeah.
Yeah, we use both a modem and a router. Because I did not want to deal with trying to use the router, or the router that is built into the modem that we have, because it was going to be a pain in the ass.
Yeah, I was in a fight with my anxiety, you're right. You were not nauseous your last surgery. Interesting. Every time I had dental surgery, I was nauseous too. Yeah, eat some toast. I ate crackers after surgery and broccoli. Jill, have you ever had surgery?
Yeah.
Cool.
When I was like, only minor surgeries.
Yeah.
So I had some like cysts removed from my armpit.
Oh,
and
fun.
I had a bone chip, like a calcium deposit, removed from my shoulder.
Fun. I've had my tits removed. That was cool. No tits Holden.
So
I had teeth removed. They had to fully knock me out for that, because I'm a big baby.
yeah, they put me under for the armpit surgery because I had these like really painful cysts in my armpit that
Tits off
like,
for Holden.
They came in wet, but they hurt.
Yeah.
And it was like right under the edge of where my bra was sitting. So it's like I can't do this. I have to have, fixed. And I just remember being really, really out of it when I came back from Host does not have multiplayer enabled. What?
I thought I did.
You should have. You wouldn't have been able to invite me otherwise.
Yeah. Does co-op on?
Worst case scenario, I have to restart making.
I'm only paying a penny farthing.
Yeah, you're gonna get like $25 to do that.
Oh, there you are. Hi. Whee! I had a tonsillectomy and an adenoidectomy, and when I woke up, I started screaming because I didn't know what an IV drip was, and there was one in my arm. That's terrifying.
What? Why wouldn't they have shown you that before?
Yeah. I would want my tonsils out, because I get really bad throat pain. Like, really bad. But, like, they won't remove it in an adult. Plus, I'm so talkative, it'd be a really risky surgery. But I get lots of throat infections. But since COVID and wearing a mask, I haven't really got many throat infections. I think I probably only got one.
Well, then it's probably from other things.
But my tonsils are fucking huge. They're the biggest thing about me. I'm not kidding.
I thought you... I'm pretty sure that's your forehead.
Wow!
It's just because it's not broken up by thick enough eyebrows. That's the only reason.
Yeah. I got that Silene look going on.
Yeah, you do.
I want to get my eyebrows threaded or, like, tattooed on. But I'm scared that they'll do a really bad job or, like, my skin will break out. Like, what if they made me look ugly? What if they make me look like Gorbachev? Is Gorbachev the one I'm thinking of, Orville? The I don't know. There was some like premiere who had like a real ugly set of eyebrows. Ooh, I wish. He has a rather famous birthmark on his head. Okay, who's the premier with the big eyebrows then?
Talking about Groucho Marx?
No. No, it was like a political figure important during the Cold War. With big fucking eyebrows. Maybe it's the German Chancellor? I don't fucking know.
These handlebars are just being a huge pain in the ass.
Oh, it's the handlebars. Okay. Brezhnev, yeah! I don't want to have Brezhnev eyebrows. You know how embarrassing that would be? Fucking Leonid Brezhnev. I barely know what I'm talking about. Okay, cool. Let's clean this van. Come on. You can do it, computer. I believe in you. You can do it.
In a van.
Yeah, a van.
Oh, this
camper.
is an RV.
Gorbachev single-handedly ended the Cold War. Reagan wanted more war. He also tried to make Russia a democracy, but then Yeltsin and Putin fucked that up. RIP! Just do what I do and shave them off. I am not shaving off my eyebrows. I want more eyebrow.
At the risk of getting too political, I'm pretty sure Putin has fucked up a lot of things.
Yeah.
But that is all I will say about it.
I was gonna say, I don't think anyone from Russia is watching this stream, but actually I cannot confirm that.
You remember during the Human Fall Flat stream?
What part?
The person who was like, came in and said they were Russian and they were like, I love turkey.
I love turkey! I remember! And then I clicked their channel and then said I like to kiss boys or something.
I don't remember, but...
No, the comment they left in chat was, are you gay? But then on their channel it said, I like turkey. Or something like that. It was one or the other.
Yeah, on their profile or something it said, I love turkey, and we were just like, what?
Which was funny, because the Nana... Yeah, get some eyebrow piercings. I'm like so close to booking my tattoo appointment. I'm like, I need it. I love hearing buttons just screaming.
I'm glad that you enjoy it.
I love buttons!
This is my life.
Cashew sounds like that. Yeah, she just goes, wow! Wow!
Yeah, but he only does that because you taught him to do that.
Yeah. I'm not upset. Nana's upset.
Well, yeah.
Let's change the soap to glass cleaner. Boom, look at that glass. Ooh! Call me Glass Daddy. Hmm. You're gonna be like, no, I will not call you Glass Daddy. Well, then you're the farthest thing from a daddy. No eyebrows, just piercings. That's a look. Orville, would you ever shave your eyebrows off? Jill, would you ever shave your eyebrows off?
Not intentionally.
So, like, only if you were, one, doing, like, a Halloween costume, two, you had gone completely, absolutely unhinged. And only for the purpose of, stating your insanity.
Yeah, I mean, it's not a look that I think is good for me. So I would not do it deliberately.
Yeah.
Unless I was, like, very much in a state of crisis and was like, I need to do something to control something, you know.
Or a Silene cosplay.
If I was gonna do a Silene cosplay, I would just glue my eyebrows and paint over them.
Yeah! Like a drag queen does.
Yeah.
Drag
My
queens are
eyebrows
something else.
are... I am fortunate in that they keep a rather okay shape by themselves, and I don't have to shape them.
Yeah.
Because I have the fucking spoons.
I want more
Shape
eyebrow.
towels.
But both my parents have shitty eyebrows. I don't know what I did to deserve shitty eyebrows.
You didn't do anything. Genetics is genetics.
Like
Cast your lot.
my mom has like barely any eyebrows. And my dad has similar... No, I have similar eyebrows to my mom. My dad's are also similar to my mom's, but thicker. But like, not more of them. Which sucks. And they're all like really random thicknesses. You know, like a couple that are like super thick, and then a lot that are really thin. So he has the least consistent eyebrows of anyone I've ever met.
I don't know why that's so funny.
Yeah. It is funny. Mom will just like sometimes pluck out some of his eyebrow hairs, and he'll get really pissed at her.
So rude. Why would
I
you
know. Tease
Why?
him.
Why is that an okay thing to do?
I don't understand straight people. Why do they tease each other like that?
Like, the most that I have ever done with Dominic's eyebrows is trim the hairs that are like 3 times longer than the others.
Yeah.
But I don't trim them all the way down to the base. I basically just take a comb and kind of pull it out a little bit and then just trim the excess so he doesn't have wizard eyebrows.
Wizard eyebrows.
Seriously, his eyebrows are like fucking the kind that you would expect to see on a 300-year-old wizard. We call them his wizard brows.
That's a really neat fact, Orville. Thank you. Wizard brows. I just want sexy eyebrows.
I mean, Warcraft brows. Yeah, kind of.
Meow. It's the law. You have to meow back at your cat. If you won't, I will.
I don't have to because other people do it for me. I'll
Yay.
get called and she just goes meow, and then like 3 other people meow. So.
I was zoned out because I was on a hunt train, but I assumed we're talking about eyebrow trimming. Yes. Eyebrow trimming and meowing back at your cat.
Yeah, I'm holding Buttons right now. She's purring.
I want to hear Buttons meow.
She doesn't meow when
or
I hold her.
purr against the microphone.
I mean, I can try, but... What are you sniffing? What are you sniffing? Yeah, I don't think she's gonna be audible.
There was one time we were on a call and she was pretty loud.
I don't know if it was her or if it was Malady, but they're both pretty loud. Malady likes to rub her face on the mic sometimes,
Yeah.
but I have the door closed, so Malady's not gonna be coming in here.
Nan, do you have pets? I need to know. Tell me about them. If you don't, that's okay. You have a dog? Tell me about your dog.
Yeah. Her dog's name is Heidi.
That's cute. What kind of dog is Heidi? Dog people actually care about the breed of their dogs, unlike cat people. Like, this is my cat, it's an orange asshole. They'll be like, what kind of cat is Cashew? I don't know. A criminal? Her name is Heidi, and she's 15 and a half, and never lets my mom sleep. Little mutt. Aww. That's a really good name for a dog. Baton de Toulier. Yeah, you're pretty close. I think that's how it's done. Did Jill's internet die again? No, okay. I got scared for a minute there. I had to click over to Discord. I saw 3 bubbles pop up and I was like,
Oh no.
not Jill. She's my entire reason for living.
Oh, that's a big responsibility.
Yeah. Don't tell Yuna, but this commission is coming out very glowy and I can't wait to finish. Ooh. Now I know who it's commissioned. Or is commissioned by.
Yeah. Why else would I have seen it?
Does it have something to do with, Ben Swallow?
What?
Ben Swallow.
No?
Adam Driver.
No?
Oh.
Ben Swallow.
Ben Swallow. You know, when he's shirtless
Oh
and he's really
gosh.
fucking wide.
He only looks wide because his waist is so high on his pants.
He was snatched. That's what the kids say, at least, I think. I don't know, I'm not a kid.
I mean, you kind of are a kid.
Yeah, I know. But I love a lot of boomer media as well, which is really sad. Because I also don't really care for boomers. But the other day, I talked to... Yeah, I know. Hello, Seth. The other day, I was a criminal and talked about the Andy Griffith show with some old lady. And she's like, how old are you? And I'm like, 87. My dad said I was 87.
62.
Yeah. I am my own father. Hello again, Mothman Cookie. How are the chickens? Are they chickening? Doing the shit that chickens do.
She can or she can't.
Yeah. What is this remix? Ooh.
It's always interesting for me
Turn
to hear
this
you
shit up.
talk about the music that you're listening to because I can't hear it. But then when I watch the VOD later, I'll be like, ah, yes, that's what it was. That's what we were talking about.
Let's party. I'm wasting my soap.
If you're gonna waste soap, you should do it on the side of the body that has rust on it.
You're right. You're gonna come back to the VOD and be like, holy shit, this music fucking rules.
Or I'm gonna be like, wow, that's a thing that happened.
Who's the streamer? I need to know. I follow a lot of trans femme streamers on Twitter, but I don't actually show up to their streams because like catfolds. Oh, okay. The Ratio Queen.
Nan had to explain ratio to me.
Yeah, it's just like your comment gets more interaction than the original tweet.
Yeah. She, that was the joke that was made, when she Durple dropped in D&D.
Yeah.
It's like, what do you have to say for yourself? Ratio.
Yeah, that I knew. She was named after Cockwaffle. You have D&D on Saturday? You gotta cancel D&D and have the entire squad come to the server to watch Transformers. We have to do Transformers on Saturday because Shrap has a wedding to go to on Sunday. And it's Shrap's movie. Okay, let me fix the music. That was the best remix I have ever heard. Holy shit. What's BreadTube? Oh, you've seen that movie 100 times? Okay. Jill, are you gonna watch Transformers with us or no?
I don't know. Is it an animated movie?
Yeah.
I might.
Yeah, it's the 1986 animated movie.
It depends on if I get absorbed into the sauce.
Yeah.
Like Final Fantasy, which I normally do.
You're living your best life. You're out here doing something that you love every single day. I
Like,
wish I could just like sit and play a video game that absorbs me. It's been so long.
honestly, yeah, it's like, it's fine. You didn't need your life anyway.
Aww. What matters is that you're a good friend. You're the best incarnation of Jill that you could be. Because you're good at being a friend. You're good at being nice to others. You're good at protecting others. You're good at giving advice to people. That's part of your protective nature as well. You're just a generally helpful person. And people who don't like you can shut the fuck up. You know?
I have a history of making people nervous because of the intensity of the things that I say.
Yeah.
And a lot of it is like, when I get excited about stuff, my tone control just goes out the fucking window.
That sounds like autism, baby.
That's what I say.
Yeah.
I'm like, I probably have ASD, but I've never been tested. And every time I get a new therapist, like this has happened like 4 times. So every time I get a new therapist, I'm like,
Hi,
hey,
Rodria.
I would like to be tested, you know, before I was like, I want to be tested for ADHD and autism spectrum disorder. And they were like, all right, we'll do that. And then they didn't. And I was like, okay.
Yeah, like I told my new practitioner my scores from the RADs, and then she was just like, okay, and glossed right over it. I was like, oh, you don't think that's also important to my anxiety and my ADHD? Like, that might also be something to factor in? And she was like, no, we already have a lot of factors. Okay. We got autism at home, baby. That's what me and Noah say.
Yeah, I just the weird thing to me is that like if I am autistic, it is a very different flavor of autism than anybody else that I know.
Yeah. But that's the thing. My friend Lexi always says this. Once you've met someone with autism, you've met one person with autism.
Yeah.
They're all different.
Yeah.
How's Redria doing? I hope that you're doing good.
It's just that there's still dirt on this side of the camper, but I don't see any. Is it on top? Is it like that lip up here?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's the lip. I would like you to know that my brain is singing Bo Burnham right now. So.
Have you seen his new
I haven't watched it.
You gotta. You gotta.
Listen, I have limited spoons for absorbing new media.
Okay.
So
It's only an hour if that sweetens the pot.
like when I was packing to come to visit you, I was listening to the Inside soundtrack repeatedly.
Okay, he has some of the new songs released in the deluxe version. Some of them that aren't even in the outtakes. Like, he's got one called 1985, and then he's got one called Popcorn. And that's the one that I've been singing a lot. That I got Nana singing.
I don't know. My brain's just over here being like, I'm turning 30. And I'm like, but I'm not. I turned 30 2.5 years ago.
When I was 27, I built a birdhouse with my mom. That kills me. Because I'm gonna turn 27 this year, and I'm like, shit, I gotta build a birdhouse with my mom. And my mom loves birdhouses. And my dad loves woodworking. So, like, what if I do a stream where I invite my parents over and we build a birdhouse? But I'm like, I don't know, bringing my parents on stream sounds kind of weird. Like, what if they say embarrassing shit?
Really work in your apartment anyway.
No. Because I've always wanted to play Dream Daddy with my dad. But I don't think he doesn't have the personality for entertainment. He'd just be like, yup. Uh-huh. He's like Calvin Coolidge in the fact that he doesn't say much. He'd be like, uh-huh. I'll do the talking the whole time and be like, you okay over there? He's so quiet. In general, I don't hold any YouTube orthodoxy. Oh, I don't. You guys are talking about your thing. I don't understand. I wasn't paying attention.
Something about BreadTube.
I like asked what BreadTube was, and then I stopped paying attention.
Honestly, I'm guilty of that.
I don't read. Reading is for straight people.
Okay. So
What up? I'm Jared, I'm 19, and I never fucking
today,
learned how to read.
I was getting through this like one really dense section of the story quests of Final Fantasy XIV, and Nan was helping me to finish the boss fights really fast. Because normally they take like 15-20 minutes with a full party of people, and that's after you wait for people to show up for this. But she's just like, it's fine. I have a level 89 character class. I'm just gonna fucking blend. We call it blending because the dancer class uses these like round blades and they spin around. So
Yeah.
blending.
I use blenders at work.
Yeah.
Oh, just two people? Okay.
Yeah, the wait is anywhere from instant to an hour, basically. It's ridiculous. Depending on what class you play and depending on what duty you're trying to...
You said duty!
Yeah, that's what they call them.
Hee
Alright, there's a window. The event's gotta be on top. Here's the window.
Oh, I cleaned the van. Bumper.
Yeah, it's the back bumper.
Back that thing up.
I know I cleaned the front bumper.
I put a lot of work
Wait.
into this thing. Found it.
The last couple of days, I was able to get into some Alliance raid roulettes because it was like in need of DPS, and I'm like, oh, cool. So I did a couple of those, which those are three full parties of 8 people, I think. And it's
This event's clean.
a lot.
Oh, this vent.
There's 2 events.
My
but they-
bad. Yay! Dude, I
So,
closed my eyes for what I thought was like a half hour. Bitch, it was only 90 seconds. These pain meds are fucking me. Dude, I didn't even take the pain meds. I just did high strength Tylenol. It's encoding error time. Let's go! Robot. Okay. You're here. Cool.
this
Donut
is
gun.
the level that I've gotten to on the current file that I have for career mode,
Yeah.
like by myself.
Let's get some metal cleaner.
Alright, I need to get the extension. No.
Hey Colden, were you a Nintendo kid, PlayStation kid, Xbox kids, or other? I had a Game Boy, and then my brother had a GameCube, but he wouldn't let me play on the GameCube. And then like my parents bought him an Xbox. He wouldn't let me play on the Xbox. So I asked for a console. My parents said, "You don't need a console. You're a girl."
Ugh!
I was like, okay. Video games don't have gender. But the one console you bought me was a Game Boy! It has the word boy in the title!
Lord.
Turned out they were wrong. Hee hee.
In more ways than one.
Yeah. Yeah. Adults in the 90s didn't know much.
I mean, to be fair, you weren't old enough to have asked for a video game console in the 90s.
No. But they created me in the 90s, so... No, I ended up getting my Game Boy Color in like 2000, I think.
Yeah.
The Game Boy Trans my gender. That's the thing about being trans, is that I often look back on my life and see moments where I'm like, oh shit, that was a trans mood. Like, one time being on the playground and my mother would force me to wear a dress to school, and the kids asked me to climb up into this rubber tire pyramid, and I was like, no, I don't want to climb up, you'll look up my skirt. I was like, it's okay, we don't care. I was like, no. So I like excluded myself from playground activities because of what I was wearing.
Yeah.
Or like,
I mean, that's pretty universal for wearing skirts, though.
yeah.
They generally fucking suck.
But then like, the time I forced my mom to let me wear sneakers with a dress to my 6th grade graduation, she was like, fine, just this one time. Even if you are assuming that video games are no girls allowed treehouse and fuck gender-based gatekeeping like that, and they were wrong because you're not a girl.
Yeah.
My siblings and I shared consoles pretty consistently. We had a mix of consoles, but I think it's safe to say I was a PlayStation kid. Yeah, I didn't get my PlayStation until I was 20. 19. 20. 20! I got it when I was 20. We had a Wii, but my mom wouldn't let me play the Wii because she's like, my shows are on, but thing is, she had shows on all day. Up until like 10 p.m. So I never had a chance to play the Wii. Like, can we please just play Paper Mario? We bought Paper Mario, and she got so annoyed that there were so many cutscenes right in the beginning, and she's like, it won't let me play the game. It's like, it's called cutscenes, mother.
Called Story.
Yeah. So we would play like Wii Bowling every now and then.
I had a Nintendo 64. My brother and I actually both had them.
I love Hamtaro. I had the Hamtaro Game Boy games. You had
What about?
Nan's talking about Hamtaro.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so yeah, that's a little weird. I remember when I was younger and I asked my grandmother for like a specific toy for Christmas, and it was like, I don't know, this like remote control fucking robot thing that would fight another robot or some shit. I think that's what it was. And I asked for that because I'm like, wow, that's really fucking cool. I want that. And my grandmother was like, oh, well, this clearly had to have been something that was asked for by the boys, and gave it to my brother and my cousin.
Oh,
I was like, I asked for that.
that blows.
And not only that, but she bought 2 of them for my brother. And I was like, huh?
Huh.
Yeah, it was weird. But it was like, whatever. Like, and then there was another instance where, after I'd graduated high school, I wanted a Wii. And, I knew that my mom could not afford it, right?
Yeah.
Single income households, you know. And so I was like, this is the only thing that I want for Christmas. You know, this and like 1 or 2 games. And I told my grandmother and I listed out exactly what I wanted. And she says, this was after, like I said, this is after high school. And I was attempting college, which I never finished because of
College, yeah.
ADHD and all this other shit. Anyways, and she says, well, that would just be a distraction. You need to focus on school. And I was like, I have a laptop. If I want to be distracted, I'm going to be distracted.
Yeah.
And so she told me no. And then my uncles both bought Wiis for their families, and I was like, oh, okay. And then she felt guilty because that was the only thing I wanted, and I specifically told her, this is all I want. I only want these few things, and I know that, you know, I know it's kind of expensive. The Wiis were like $300 or something. And I was like, this is all I want. I don't want anything else, right? Because I was trying to be, like, conservative with what I was asking for.
Yeah.
And instead, she's like, no, you need to pick something different. So I don't know, I told her I wanted these books, and she bought me the entire series of books in hardback, and I still have them.
Wow. Did you end up reading them?
Oh yeah, I read them.
Yeah.
It was the Pendragon series. I read the whole series. My mom also read the whole series, so it's like we got a couple of uses out of it, but I specifically wanted the Wii, and she told me that I couldn't have it because of, you know, whatever. And then, later, through a weird turn of events, so, I had needed help buying, like, school books.
Yeah.
And so she had bought me some school supplies and things, and then, I was expected to, like, pay her back.
Okay.
So I don't remember why. But I paid her back, and then later she's like, oh, I bought you a Wii because she felt bad for telling me that I couldn't have it, and then for asking me to pay her back for school supplies, because she's like, well, I don't ask anybody else to pay me back for school supplies. And I was like, I wasn't gonna say anything about it, right? I wasn't gonna complain.
Yeah. Don't bite the hand that feeds you.
Yeah, like, it was helpful, and like I think it was like I didn't have financial aid yet or something, and so I was like, you know, it's appreciated, and then I just whatever. I mean, it was a couple $100 for some fucking textbooks and shit. And yeah, so then she's like, oh well, I bought you a Wii because I felt bad, and I was like, I mean, thank you. It was just such a weird turn of events of her saying, you know, oh, well, you can't have this thing because it's going to be a distraction, and then finding out that, you know, my uncles both bought the things for their families, and we couldn't afford it, right?
Yeah.
And I was just like, okay, well, I guess that's my life now. And I at the time was spending a lot of time with a one particular friend who had one, and that's why I knew, like, which 2 or 3 games I wanted for it. But yeah, it was so weird. I still have that Wii.
Yeah.
I don't use it, but I have it.
We have 3 Wiis.
We have 2, because the one that I had originally, the power supply, like, got reset during a storm or something, and when it wouldn't turn back on, we thought it was broken. We took it in to, like, sell it, and after being unplugged for a while, it decided, oh, I'm fine now. So
Nana jailbroke one of our Wiis. So
Yeah,
that they could
because-
take artistic photos of Smash Bros.
Yes. I remember you telling me about that.
That is so cute.
It's adorable.
I hope they know that. I hope they can hear that I appreciate and love them. I'm an old man shaking my fist at a cloud. And the cloud is Nana. I'm shaking my
But yeah.
fist lovingly.
I had a lot of instances growing up where my grandmother was like, this isn't something that a girl would like, and when I had asked for something and then she just kind of like forgot about it.
Yeah.
And I was just like, alright. Or like Pokemon cards.
Gender's
or whatever.
fake. If gender and sex are the same thing, I don't remember having gender with your dad last night.
Please don't have gender with my dad. He's
Not a good guy.
Kind of conservative.
Yeah. No thank you.
Yeah.
That's one of my favorite things Orville says on the regular is gender is a scam invented to sell bathrooms.
Dude, you know what else is a scam? Double beds.
Just make it queen size.
No, I mean like specifically anything bigger than a single.
Why?
Because that never used to be the thing.
Like a
People used to
twin?
sleep separately in their own single beds when they were married.
Fuck.
And then suddenly mattress companies were like, well, we can make this more expensive and we're going to sell these. And yeah. And it just changed the way that people think about how they, sleep with their partners.
I love having a big bed just for me. I only sleep in one small spot.
Like, I need a large bed because my legs will literally hang off.
I need a large bed for all my stuffed animals.
That too. Full and double are not the same size. They're very close, but they're not exactly the same. A double bed is a little bit bigger than a full. And it's really fucking stupid.
And a queen is a little bit bigger than a double.
Yes.
Okay, that's
A
weird.
queen is longer than a double bed, but I think that it's just as wide. If I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, they changed the toy. They changed the colors because of Hitler. Which I don't think you can use that name on Twitch without getting in trouble, so do not type out the name Hitler. I have a queen bed and the guest room does too. My parents have a king, and they are grateful they didn't get a California king because those are wider but shorter. I wondered what a California king was.
Both of Nan's parents are like super tall. And it's kind of funny because she's a little bit shorter than me, but her parents are like, poof.
Yeah, but you're also really fucking tall.
Yeah, but like, her parents are both taller than I am. And she's shorter than both of them, and shorter than me.
Shit.
Genetics are wild, dude.
Yeah, like the fact that, like, my dad's a whole foot taller than my mom, but I got 1 inch of that height. And I'm very offended. He could have tried harder.
How dare you select the wrong cell that created me?
Yeah. Go to the one slightly to the left. No, not that one. That will make me even shorter. Shit. I love
The only
this
thing I
song.
hate about this level is all of the
Nooks and crannies.
all of the little pieces.
I'm sweating. It's hot in here. I think we'll call it a night after this one because I am very sleepy.
Yeah.
It says no step and I was stepping on it.
Button says hello.
Hi, Buttons. What kind of button is Buttons?
I didn't name her actually. We adopted her in 2017 right after Hurricane Harvey.
Your Stardew husband.
Yeah. She came with her name.
I would say like buttons like on your shirt or like buttons like end of the world button, buttons on your phone.
She's definitely more of a buttons on a shirt.
Yeah, like a little cardigan.
Yeah. Fuzzy little, heathen. I cannot leave any food in any place that she can reach in this room, or she will drag it onto the floor, shred it, devour it, etc. Like, if it's anything that she's remotely interested in, it cannot be left in her sight.
Cashier's the same way.
I can leave my food alone and walk away from it with Munchkin, or Malady, or Gray. Cannot do it with Buttons.
Yeah, Buttons is the one that looks like Cashew, right?
Yes, but Munchkin also looks like Cashew.
Yeah.
She's like, if I so much as walk away for like a minute or two, and she's in it. That's why she leaves so many messages on Discord, because she stands on my keyboard.
Once read a version of Princess and the Pea where the prince would only marry a woman short the pea, and his mom got so tired of his shit they eventually put a bowling ball between the mattress. Oh my god, I love the Stinky Cheese Man! Did you read the Stinky Cheese Man books? Jill, did you read?
I did not.
They're so funny. They're by Lane Smith, who does like those cursed drawings. And it's just like, the Stinky Cheese Man is just really horrible. He's like a stinky little criminal.
Oh, so like Cashew.
Yeah, basically. He's my favorite criminal.
I'm hoping to slap some bosses tonight. I have most of the mounts in 14 from the base game bosses. I'm missing just one that I hadn't unlocked the fight for.
Yeah.
And I'm hoping that I can slap Shiva and get the horse. Because when I get Shiva's horse, I think I get another horse as a bonus.
Love his take on the Big Bad Wolf, where he's like, I was sick and needed sugar. My new neighbors were dicks. Also, I don't let perfectly good dead pigs go to waste, would you? I remember that one. It was like the real story of the wolf, and the wolf was just like, dude, I just wanted sugar, okay? I love baking, and I can't bake. My stupid neighbors are dicks to me. I love any story that humanizes a villain.
Well, that's the thing, is that most villains are just people.
Or wolves.
You know, sometimes there are people who have been terribly misguided and have really bad views on the world.
Yeah.
But they're still people.
Ice Horse combines power with Fire Horse, Water Horse, Air Horse, Earth Horse. Thunder Horse, not making not a horse. What?
Isn't the bonus mount like a did you say it was like a Kirin? It's like a dragon horse thing? Yeah. So you by their powers combined, you get not horse.
Like birds to make bigger bird. So Pidgey. The Pidgeotto.
I have one of the birds. But I've only unlocked 2 of the fights that you can get the birds from. And we've done the second one like 4 times and it still hasn't dropped the damn bird. We give nicknames to the boss fights. So they named the in the list where you pick them, it just lists the name of the arena. So the first one is called Bowl of Embers, and so I call it going to Chili's.
Okay, that's pretty funny.
The second one, we call it going to McDonald's because the boss kind of looks like a chicken nugget.
Yeah.
The third one's KFC because that is the wind god and like the very wings. And then there's the old man with the giant beard, and we call that Grandpa. And I don't know if there's a nickname for the last one. Oh, and then Leviathan, the sea serpent, I call it Sushi. I don't know if anybody else does. Sephiroth had a chicken wing for an arm. I mean... Shape-shifting alien meatball with boobs. That is a phrase that I have now read with
what?
my eyes.
I am
Yeah, you know.
confused.
Talking about Sephiroth.
I also was jumping up so much that I got nauseous and I had to like slow down for a minute there.
Yeah, that'll happen.
I was like, okay, I'm not gonna get in that little armpit there. I'll let Joe get that.
Armpit? Are you talking about this?
Yeah. I wish I didn't get like motion sickness from like such a simple game like this. I don't understand.
I enjoy the fact that we're behind the fire station that we cleaned for this.
Yeah. Wonder if you did this one. Oh, I guess they are in order.
Yeah, they unlock in a order. People outside in my neighborhood are shooting off fireworks.
I hate that.
They start in the beginning of June and they go into August, so like it's whatever.
They did June here too.
Probably gonna be hell for Yuna because she hates fireworks, and so anytime she hears them, she gets anxious.
I do too. Not so much here, but it was really bad when I lived in Binghamton, since I lived in a gang neighborhood.
Yeah.
I would hear guns going off
Play
all
the
the
game
time.
of, is this fireworks or is it gunshots?
Yep.
Around here, we know it's fireworks. I guess we're privileged that way?
Yeah.
Landing gear, tail fin.
Yeah, I'm trying to get this landing gear, but I can't figure out...
Which landing gear is it? This one?
I'm looking at it, but I don't see the orange. I'll let you do that while I do the tail fin. Except, I don't see... Yeah. Meow!
Yeah, got it.
Thanks. Google Genova synthesis. What? Alien meat boob. When I was a kid, I went bowling with my friends and I put on my special bowling shoes and they said to protect my toes if I kicked the bowling ball. So I decided the best thing to do is drop kick the bowling ball down the alley. It hurt. That is the funniest story I've heard today. Of all the things that you could do. When we were kids, we just did stupid shit. We still do stupid shit as adults, and that's okay.
Okay, must be the underneath camera.
Yeah, it's this thing here. Nana, drink your water.
Moisten myself.
I don't know if they're still awake. Yay!
Hey.
Cool. Yeah, we're gonna call it an early night. We've been going late most times we do this, but I'm sweating so bad.
Ugh.
And I do not have the time to clean the mayor's mansion. Well, we can clean them.
Actually, it's just the front of the mansion.
Oh. We'll still do it next week, because I don't want to continue to get more nauseous, and then...
You can't even get through the gates. He fucking locks you out and makes you clean it from the street.
What a clown.
I know.
I hate bureaucrats. Get a life. Get a life that doesn't involve meddling in other people's affairs.
For real, though.
God, everybody and their brother's live right now. Holy cow. I would love to see, but Twitch is taking forever to load. Another time I accidentally stepped on the alley and fell on the floor, and that wasn't funny. Aw, I'm sorry, buddy. That doesn't sound fun. Can I please see everybody who's live? Twitch? Twitch said fuck you, I don't want to load. Oh man. Let's raid my friend Mr. Clamps. I've never got to raid Mr. Clamps before. Mr. Clamps makes me happy.
Oh, Clamps is playing Breath of the Wild bingo.
Yeah. We love Mr. Clamps.
I do love Mr. Clamps.
Yay. Well, thank you everybody for hanging out for a little bit. Sorry I didn't go like the full all the way to 11. I'm just very tired. Life is hard. But I love you all so much. Usually I say that right at the end. I love Jill. I love hanging out with Jill. You missed me playing with Jill. Good. I'm glad that we came and hung out. Toodaloo, skidoo, eat, sleep, be merry. Yeah, I'm gonna eat some pretzels and then knock out. So, I'll see you guys on Tuesday. Well, I'll see you guys on Saturday for Transformers. We still might play games on Sunday. And then Tuesday with some Minish Cap. We'll probably do this again next Thursday if you're cool with that. Presumably. So.
Oh.
Yeah?
I mean, probably.
Cool.
I'm sure that I have nothing going on.
Yeah, I won't be streaming Wednesday because I'm going to see the Game Grumps.
Hell
Oh, yeah. So, 2 streams next week. Unless we want to cram another one in on another day. I don't know. I don't care. So, I'll see you all here on Tuesday. Say hi to Mr. Clamps, and we love you. Bye.